For 7 years our lives were intertwined. 4 of those spent as husband and wife. Our marriage wasn't flawless, but it was ours, built carefully piece by piece. We had vacations, long talks deep into the night, and dreams of starting a family. I truly believed we were walking the same path toward a shared future. I was wrong. It started subtly. She began going out more often, first with her coworkers, then with people I had never even heard of. Her phone became something she guarded like a secret. I'd see her smiling at messages, quickly angling the screen away when I came near. I noticed it, but I didn't want to become the suspicious partner, the one who constantly doubts. I convinced myself it was harmless, that trust meant pushing away small fears. Then one night, as we sat at the kitchen table, she dropped the words that cracked everything apart. "What if we opened our marriage?" she asked, her tone casual, almost playful, as if suggesting a weekend trip. I laughed at first, expecting her to laugh with me, but she didn't. "I'm serious," she pressed. "It's natural. People aren't meant to be confined. I want to explore." The words splintered through me like a fracture spreading across glass. I tried to reason with her. "Explore? We built this life together. You already have freedom within that. Our commitment was supposed to be mutual." Her eyes shifted, guilt flickering behind them, but also something harder, determination. And then came the ultimatum. If I couldn't accept it, we should end things. That night, sleep never came. Her words echoed in my head, drowning out every memory of the years we had shared. How could all those moments mean so little to her? For 3 days I said nothing, moving through work as though everything was fine, while inside I was unraveling. By the 4th night, I had my answer. When she came home late, she found me waiting at the kitchen table, a suitcase by the door. "What's that?" she asked, her voice uneasy. I spoke colder than I ever had before. "You gave me 2 choices, accept or divorce. I'm choosing a third. I'm leaving. Not because you forced me, but because I finally see who you are." Her face shifted. Anger, confusion, even a flicker of fear. She hadn't expected this. She thought I'd beg, hold on, plead for her to stay. "You don't mean that," she whispered, her voice breaking. "I do," I replied. "You want freedom? You have it. The door's open. Take whatever you want." Tears filled her eyes, and for an instant, I saw the woman I had once promised forever to. But I wasn't that man anymore. She tried to backtrack, saying it was just a thought, that maybe we could work through it. But I was finished listening. Some betrayals close doors for good. I stood, grabbed my keys, and walked out, leaving her alone in the house we had built, surrounded by the ruins of her choices. I didn't scream. I didn't break down. I just left. 2 weeks later, the divorce was finalized. She tried reaching out afterward. Texts I ignored, calls I let ring out. Friends said she was struggling, that the freedom she'd been chasing wasn't the thrill she imagined. The open world she longed for had left her adrift. I didn't wish her suffering, but I didn't look back either. What I learned was this: strength doesn't always come from holding on. Sometimes, it's in knowing when to let go. In the months after, I started to find myself again. I reconnected with friends, picked up old hobbies, even took a solo trip I'd been dreaming about for years. My life wasn't perfect, but it was mine again. I later heard she never found what she was looking for. She dated, but nothing lasted. Her identity had been tied to our marriage, and when it fell apart, she was left clinging to shadows. The open relationship she wanted turned out to be a hollow distraction, not a cure for the emptiness she carried. I didn't turn back, not out of anger, but because I finally understood something important. Love should never ask you to erase yourself. Real love respects boundaries, honors loyalty, and values mutual trust. She wanted freedom, but in reaching for it, she lost something she couldn't replace: me. And I realized the hardest part wasn't walking away. It was accepting that the only way to protect my worth was to reject the choice that stripped it away. By refusing her terms, I reclaimed my life. For the first time in years, I could finally breathe.